Good morning, Yoy. Coffee time. Hmm. I was thinking about mom today, how she taught me how to tan a beaver hide. She and I tanned the real thick beaver, man. She showed me how to thin it out. She showed me how to make it thinner, and then after that we cut it all up. I made a hat that was for my first husband. I make things for my husband at least. I tried. I even make that mittens, beaver mittens, and I put the direction of the thumb with the other skin. It looks so funny. Betty go look. After that, I knew I made a mistake. But at least I remembered. And just by watching her, I learned um, that you do for your family, no matter what it takes, 2 jobs, whatever. And I learned that and I did that, and I didn't realize that learning in the Western world, you have to read. Shoot. I had to learn a different way when we go to school. Couldn't learn by watching or doing, or had to read, and I'm like, okay. So I tried to read and it was real boring. Reading was boring. My imagination was filled with my eyes watching my mom and dad. And one time she make fried chicken for everybody, and she eat the last pieces, and so now years later, decades later, I did that. I fried chicken like she did, and I end up with the little pieces, and I just remembered mom. Okay, mom. I learned by watching from her, and her family was fed, and then she eat, you know. But some families aren't meant to be together, okay? Somewhere down the line, someone introduced divorce, and for my mom's generation, there is no such thing as divorce. You stayed with your husband, you raised your family, so on. When I was with her alone, I say, Mom. And she look at me and say, what? I said, I'm so proud of you for hanging in for us. You did a fantastic job to the best of your ability to us. She had no words. She just started crying. And after that, she knew she did a good job with us kids to the best of her ability. After Dad peaked, and I talked to her and said, Mom, she say, Suna, I said, do I have to go to your funeral when you be? She goes, up to you. And I said, Mom, I want to remember you alive like this, you and me talking. I don't want to see you in a casket. She looked at me with the lovingest eyes, say, Baning, if you want to remember me like this, then that's how it should be. And she promised, I won't leave you, Bun. I won't leave you unprotected. So when she picked, I knew she was resting. She had a hard life. Father. First sheep herding, then telephones, then cars, then booze. Oh man, that really sucked. Some days I wish we were still, without booze, drugs, without TV, because now the kids are gamers and whatever, but the ones that have grandparents that raise them, all they do is teach by doing. Then teach by yelling like Auntie Lucy. Auntie Lucy. She used to scream at me, that's not how you wash your hands after you eat nakapek, like this. That's when I was confused about Inupiaq living and Western living, and I didn't know what to do, and she just showed me, and I said, oh, okay. It's so strange, listening to your parents about how they lived, how they starved, but still make it. They used to tell me that Atara would go hunting and hunting and hunting and hunting for weeks, and when Dad and them were young, they used to go borrow, beg. They never steal though. They beg and borrow for juice, food, anything until their dad come back. And today, you got stores to buy processed food and everything, and my body can't even take processed food. I don't know. Raised on nakapak and the other nakapak spaghetti. My body can't take processed food. Won't do it. And so, my mom and my dad, they had it hard. You know how many kids they lose. Mom was telling me about her first two kids that Biak, and they were boys. We would have 9 brothers. Jeez. you love from your heart. You trust in your heart, not in your head. And so for a long time I trusted my heart. Trust in your heart. Forgive each other. Ask for forgiveness. Not on text, Facebook. You have to do it face to face if you want to get really forgiven. And nowadays the phone is our way of communicating now, and it's good for long distance, and it's not good when you try to make money off the phone by hacking or stealing their information, and that is not good. My phone, this one, this hack, it's got something in it that I paid for shit, and now every time I add a card, all these numbers, strange numbers from strange people I don't even know, pop up on my phone and start draining my card. Oh, my credit card that I was trying to rebuild my credit so I could, at least when I die, I won't owe anybody, right? That's how it's supposed to be. And I load my credit card to pay my my bills, and next thing you know, it's gone. There were numbers, strange numbers that I don't recognize that were on my phone, draining my card. Then I couldn't use it anymore. It was drained. So you guys be careful with these cell phones. There's people out there that want your money for nothing. The money you work so hard for, gone by strangers. They call it the dark web. You guys, you kids, don't put any financial stuff on a digital device. Use your landline. Never mind these hackable phones. So now I know some phones don't work here or there, whatever, and that's good. It's good to be behind times. Yeah, I just want to say to you kids, you watch your Akka and Appa and how they do it. It's in there, in your ancestry, history, in your head. You're supposed to take it with you. Take it all in and share it like your Ilas do, like your aunties and your uncles. They're teaching you by doing, and you're going to do by watching. Somebody will show you. You just have to try. If you don't try, then there's no victory in anything. So, but you have to be sure in your heart that you're ready. not your head, your heart. It's where Mama would say, sing from your heart, pray from your heart, love from your heart. If it comes back void, it's not you, okay? It's not you. If it comes back void, it's the other person. You know, that's how it is. And you have to realize it. That if you put your heart first, you know where Jesus resides, things will work out. They always did for our parents. And you know, they had spirituality. Oh my gosh. And then religion come. Choose this. But you can't do this with this. You can't do that with they just believe in God. Gee whiz. Who put all these strict restrictions on God? The religion. Yeah, the religion. So I want you guys to understand that spirituality comes from your heart, your ancestors, and it can go forward to your kids, your grandkids. I still have big family. Allah, I got big family. I love them like my mom taught me. You love them no matter what. No matter what. You love them. And that's what I do. You know, I love from afar. If that's how it has to be, then I do it. Can't change. Can't change. You know, choices we make are very personal. You make a choice. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. You make a choice to drink, and you can't stop. You're drunk for days. Then the time it runs out, you are just wasted. How many days by drinking? Okay, and your body is just sick. And it's like that with the other drugs too. Heroin, methamphetamine, cocaine, pot, opioids, depressants, whatever. All these medicines that the pharmaceuticals are getting rich off of are causing our heritage to disappear. So if you look at all the pharmaceutical CEOs, they all live in mansions. I'm sorry, I don't want a mansion on earth. I want a mansion in heaven. That is the reward. A mansion in heaven. When I was with Auntie Lucy, I sleep at her house, and I wake up the next day. I said, Auntie, she goes, what? I didn't want to wake up this morning. She goes, how come? I said, 'cause I dream I was in heaven. There's 12 mansions and 12 jewels, and the roads are made of gold, and you can't even touch them. Oh, the seraphim sing so beautifully. I didn't want to come back. There was no prejudice, no hate, no, just pure love. Oh man, I wanted to go back. I can't forget that. And Enoch Jr., you die? It was a dream, I said. And I came back and I told her, and she knows. She knows about heaven and earth and God and the devil, and she was so thankful. I could feel it in my heart that she was grateful that I experienced it, because not everybody does. Oh man, I sure didn't want to come back, alright. But, you know, that is my goal, is to go there. There's no prejudice, no prejudiced feelings, no hate, no disgust, no envy. Everything that's here on earth is not in heaven. Just pure love. Love. That tells me to love from your heart. That's pure love. That's what Mom was teaching me. Love from your heart. Okay? If you love from your heart and it comes back void, then that person's not for you. It's that simple. But it's hard. It's hard to do. So you guys have to be strong and wait. Wait. When Mom met Rachel, and New York was bringing his girlfriend, and Mom asked how you guys meet. They told their story. My mom looked at both of them. That's your soulmate. That's your soulmate. If you play as kids and you go your own ways throughout life and you get back together, that's your soulmate. I have to say I had one, but he pick. So if you play as kids and you grow up and go your separate ways and find each other, it's good. You guys have that bond as kids and have that bond growing old. Yeah. So today's lesson was love from the heart. It's not easy. You gotta be careful who you let in your heart. Really careful. Yeah. And the kind of person that you want or need or deserve loves from their heart. Exactly like you. I was remembering about Mom and Dad. Okay. Love you guys. Have a good day.